American Idol 2025 Recap. Top 10 Revealed Iconic Idol Moments, Videos. American Idol 2025 Recap. We're live blogging the top 14 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performances. Top 12 Revealed. American Idol Season 23 continues as the top 12 contestants perform songs celebrating iconic Idol moments. Season 3 winner Fantasia performs and mentors the contestants. American Idol will broadcast live coast to coast. Fans can vote for their favorites in real time, but act fast. After the top 12 perform, the top 10 will be revealed at the end of the episode. Judges Lionel Richie, Carrie, Underwood, and Bryan are on the panel. Ryan Seacrest hosts. How to vote. Viewers can cast their votes at idolvote.act.com, the American Idol official phone app, or via text message. Text the contestant's number to 21,523. Voting begins at the beginning of the broadcast. Fans can submit up to 10 votes for each contestant per voting method for a total of 30 votes for each contestant. Voting closes after the last commercial break. More at Voting Fact. The judges walk out to Carrie Underwood's winning coronation single, Inside Your Heaven. What a horrible song. She's also wearing the dress she wore at the finale. Artist in residence Jelly Roll is in the audience tonight. Slater Nolly, Angel from Montgomery by Jon Prine. Megan Danielle. Carter Davis' dad requested that Slater cover Angel from Montgomery in honor of his late son. Mentor Fantasia is impressed that the singer readily takes advice. She gives him tips on phrasing and suggests he loosen up. Watch Megan Danielle sing it. This is the Slater Nolly I love. No need to flip songs from other genres. The singer and his raspy, authentic vocals shine in the Americana genre. He hits a dramatic key change on the second verse. Tonight's performance may be one of his best. The singer is fired up tonight. Lionel says, "You sound like some old man singing now." Lionel appreciates his stage presence. Carrie says, "I can imagine what your first album will sound like." Luke loves his outfits. Keep having fun. Text 11 to 21,523. CHA. Dancing on My Own by Robin, Colin Stough. I've always been old school. CHA says, sharing about losing his dad. Fantasia loves that CHA loves his family. Watch Colin Stough sing it. Can CHA make it another week, or is he on borrowed time? One thing is true, the guy is in it to win it. He chooses smart songs to sing and then proceeds to sing the heck out of them, like it might be his last time on the Idol stage. Because it might be. Because he is not a front-running contestant, he works his butt off. Carrie appreciates that he took a popular song and made it his own. It's all the right package. Luke says, "Great job. We can tell that you've turned the intensity up." Lionel says, "When you came out, your delivery was spot on. Take it to the next level." CJ's family went back to England today, and he's sad. Text 1 to 21,523. Fantasia gifted the contestants with bright blue scarves. It's important, she says. Thunderstorm Artis. House of the Rising Sun, Haley Reinhart. The song was a major moment for Haley Reinhart back in Season 10. Fantasia is doling out good advice to the contestants, including technical tips and words of encouragement. Many have covered the song, but the 60s hit by the Animals is the most well-known version. Watch Haley Reinhart sing it. Thunderstorm accompanies himself on guitar. The song is perfect for him. His raspy voice displays the pain and regret that marks the song as one of the great folk ballads. At the end of the number, he slings his guitar over his back and works the crowd. Maybe that was not necessary. Lionel says, "You put your vibe on it." Carrie says, "That was awesome. You made it your own. You were so into it, but I feel your joy." Text 23 to 21,523. Colby Jordan. Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland, Catherine McPhee. The second version of this song this season, Slater Nolly also covered it. Colby shares about a sad time in her life. Mama Fantasia holds Colby's hands as she sings. Watch Cat McPhee sing it. Colby is bringing her own flavor to this so often covered song. While Colby mentions Cat, her version is actually a nod to her favorite singer Patti LaBelle. Colby brings out the tricks, but she keeps it tasteful and jazzy. Good arrangement from the band. Lionel is on his feet. What the hell was that? That was divine. You just settled into that. Amazing. Carrie says you felt everything you were singing. She appreciated her simple notes. Luke compares the performance to a supernova. Text 3 to 21,523. Fantasia sings her new single, Have Your Way. For a minute, I thought she might reprise Summertime, which was her Big Idol moment, but it makes sense that she's here to promote new music, which is a Christian gospel song. She was a great singer back then, and she's still one of a kind. Gabby Simone, A Song for You by Donny Hathaway, Elliot Yamin. Gabby nods to Donny and Elliot, but she makes the song her own. She has style and a strong sense of who she is as an artist. Singing is more than good tone and hitting high notes, which Gabby illustrates every time she takes the stage. She's a real star. Carrie says, absolute perfection. Luke says, I'm speechless. You hold the room perfectly. Lionel says, I have nothing more to say. He quotes Fantasia. Jelly Roll compares Gabby to a young Fantasia. Text 6 to 21,523. Josh King. All I Myself by Eric Carmen, Pia Toscano. Josh sang background vocals for Fantasia at a church in North Carolina. She remembers. She suggests that he stay behind the piano for the whole song. Eric, a virtuoso piano player, wrote what was essentially an emotional piano ballad. Josh admits that he was a lonely child. The song means a lot to him. Finally, a man covers the song, and it's more of a nod to Carmen, the songwriter, than Celine Dion, who made the song famous. So no, he doesn't bring the big notes to his rendition, but he does bring the emotion in a quieter, more heartfelt way than all the belters who have covered this song. He's crying by the last line. Wow, Brianna is crying too. Luke is impressed at Josh's emotional growth. Lionel says, there has never been a class this talented for us. You will never be alone again. Carrie says, you're not alone. She feels he helped people in the audience who feel the same way. Text 21 to 21,523. Brianna Nicks. Tell Your Heart to Beat Again by Danny Goki. Brianna struggles with internet hate, and the most hate comes from Christians. One wrote, you aren't a Christian anymore. She says that. Bet the worst came after she covered Queen. Ha ha. Fantasia literally sings the alphabet. She advises Brianna to not read the internet, and she is correct. Season 8 finalist Danny is on FaceTime to encourage her. This song is about losing his first wife suddenly to heart disease. That happened days before he auditioned in 2008. In any case, the song is perfect for her vocals. Christian music is really where her heart is. Lionel says, that's how you do it. This has been a divinely guided show tonight. You keep raising the bar. Carrie commends Fantasia for bringing out the best in all the contestants. Carrie advises the singers not to read replies on the internet. Post and ghost, she calls it. Luke says, I post and drink. He adds, that is why you are in this competition. Text 9 to 21,523. Jon Foster. I Told You So by Randy Travis and Carrie Underwood. He feels if it weren't for Carrie championing him at his audition, he would not have passed. He's honoring her tonight. Fantasia suggests Jon throw in a modulation. That's probably to help Jon make the song his. He's without his guitar tonight, performing seated on a stool. Jon's voice is similar in tone to Travis. The bad thing, he has to work harder to make his interpretation original. He doesn't succeed on that front exactly. But Jon's voice is so beautiful, I can hear him on the radio right now. Carrie says, I'm blushing. You push yourself. I love watching you grow. She thinks Randy would approve. Luke reminds Jon that her husband is a hockey player. He calls the performance amazing. I am so proud of you, Lionel gushes. Text 13 to 21,523. Jamal Roberts. Healed by Tom Adele. Leah Marlene. Jamal loves Fantasia. I'm trying to break, he says before meeting her. Jamal confesses that he puts a lot of his pain in his music. Fantasia is incredibly impressed with him. I know your story, she says. I'm going to cry. I did not have Jamal nodding to singer-songwriter Lee Marlene on my bingo card. He's not working the stage this week. He's on a stool and delivering all the feelings. Jamal is piquing people. He could win it all. His talent flows effortlessly through him. His raspy range and amazing phrasing are everything. He just had a freaking moment, people. Lionel calls him divine. Text 12 to 21,523. American Idol Top 10 revealed. The top 12 are on stage waiting for the results. 22 million votes were cast, says Ryan. He and Philo are eliminated, and that sounds about right. She earned a few more weeks on the show by sheer willpower, so good for him. He had no promotion, and his hometown is in the UK, where nobody can vote for him. Philo is the first platinum ticket to leave the show. He's surrounded by talented singers who know how to use their big voices without overseeing. In a lesser season, he might have lasted longer, but the judges are not overselling it. The singers this season are phenomenal. American Idol 2025 Top 10. Jon Foster, Josh King, Jamal Roberts, Maddie Prout, Thunderstorm Artis, Slater Nolly, Gabby Simone, Canon James Hill, Colby, Brianna Nicks, Eli Hemananaki, Philo, C.